Everybody loved him. Hundreds of people would be by the courthouse, and he, put up his finger to the government, and that's it. This man is dying, and you still have him in solitary confinement. He was tied, his feet to the bed, and his hands were tied to the bed. People want to question if my father was weak or tough. He had a severe kidney infection. He was sick. He didn't get to see a doctor. By the time he got off the bus, he was covered in blood. If there was ever a time to become a rat or something, it would have been then. No, instead he fought 5 trials. Eli has never had any conversation with my father. You lie about my son? Like, this is how sick they are. I defend my family. I think I do a pretty good job of defending my family. But other people defend my family also. I don't ask them to do it, but they do. Hi, everybody. How is everyone tonight? Chicky, let me know if you want to come on. And Casperosa, it's his birthday. Mob Rats Exposed. You are more than welcome to come on. But first, before I say hello to everyone, I just want to say a few things, okay? First, I want to show you something. This is Joe O'Kane. I didn't have his picture last week, and I want to show everybody Joe O'Kane. Just give me a second. Okay. It's on the johnalifefacts.com page website right here. See? It has, there's Joe. In fact, I made this. I made this meme, whatever you want to call it. There's Joe O'Kane. And this is all about his testimony. There's court transcripts. A part that I read to all of you. That was from my brother's book. And let me see. Look at him. How handsome was he? This is Joe O'Kane. Here he is. He had a cougar. He had a little cougar. MRE, you would like that. He has a cougar, or he had a cougar. And his cougar's name was Samson. And here he is on his wedding day. Handsome man. I did the stream about him last week. It was Shadow of My Father, Rest in Peace, Joe O'Kane. And he was the man who the government offered a get out of jail free card if he would testify against my brother John. Joe refused. He was serving life in prison. Instead, he testified for my brother and testified that John A. Light was a liar. JohnALightFacts.com. And rest in peace, Joe O'Kane. Jimmy Catacamo. I believe there's something on here about Jimmy Catacamo and John Burke as well. They were 2 other men who refused to cooperate. They refused to lie and back up John A. Light's lies. And Jimmy Catacamo died last week. And may he rest in peace. And John Burke is still in prison. He chose prison over get out of jail free card. So everyone, just check out JohnnyLifeFacts.com. See? Okay. Okay. Now, there's 2 things. The reason why that thumbnail looks the way it is because Jerry said that, or everybody says, I should say, that I always say, really? Like, really? I always, so that's why that says really. And once again, thank you to Jerry. Now, there's two things that I have never done or said in my life is, do you know who I am? Or I'm John Gotti's daughter. Imagine. John A. Light uses my name. He probably says it more than I did in my whole 60 years. And many content creators right here on YouTube also do it. Hold on. Oh, nobody saw the picture of Joe? I thought I shared it. Hold on. All right. Let me know if you didn't see the website or the picture of Joe. But anyway, because Angela just texted me and said that nobody could see the picture of Joe. Oh, you couldn't see it? All right, I didn't do it right. Hold on. I'm sorry. Let me do this. Hold on. I wonder why. I did everything. MRE, you taught me how to do this. Share screen. Chrome tab. Here. Oh, I never pressed share. I'm sorry. Here we go. I'm sorry. Here we go. John Eli Facts. This is the meme that I made. Joe O'Kane, a man's man. That's Joe. And here is, everything that I told you. The court testimony. And right there. And the passage that I had read to you from my brother's book is here. And let me show. MRE, I know you're going to get a kick out of this. I'm glad you're here tonight. Here's Joe. Such a handsome man. And here he is. Here's his cougar. That's his cougar named Samson. Could you imagine how cute? And then here he is on his wedding day. I don't know why nobody could see this. Nobody could see it. You can't see the pictures. I did everything that view tab. I did you know what? I'm sorry. I don't know why I can't why everybody can't see it. But if you just go to johnalifefacts.com, you can see it. I don't know what's wrong, why it's not working. I'm sorry, everyone, but just go to johnalifefacts.com, Joe O'Kane, and you'll see him, and you'll see his cougar. So anyway, as I was saying, a lot of content creators on here use my name, okay? And the second thing that I have never, ever thought or acted like my name made me more important than any other person in this world. Never. I also never told anyone on YouTube what to say or do. What I did do was ask a friend to make peace with another friend of mine. Two men who I really liked and was in the middle of. I was in the middle of, or I felt like I was in the middle of. One said yes, the other didn't. So I decided, frig this. When they trash each other, I will not participate at all. I'm not going to participate in their chats. I'm not going in their chats. One stopped. The other did not. Okay, fine. Just don't ever say that I thought my last name would ever get me a special favor from you or anybody else, because I've never acted that way in my entire life. Now, I'm not going to trash someone that I was once friends with. I said this many times. I don't do things like that. I get far behind in the chats. You want to know why I get so far behind in the chats? Because I try very hard not to put up comments that other content creators names and disgusting names and pictures of their wives. That's why I get so far behind. I have so many blocked people for that reason, with filthy, degenerate names for other people's wives. To me, that's such a cowardly thing to do, putting the comment up and leaving it on the screen when you're mad at someone. It's funny, not one time has anyone in the past month or two asked me if I'm friends or not friends with anyone else on YouTube. And if they would have, I wouldn't have answered. That's the way that I am. Now, MRE, from day one, you were my favorite person on this YouTube sewer. You make me laugh. Have we been mad at each other in the past? Yes. But we got over it. I don't know if you were mad at me. I know I was mad at you. But we got over it. I didn't come on here and trash you. You didn't go anywhere and trash me. You never even brought me up, whatever. And I don't like to see people that I really like fight. I've lost subscribers from all sides. I've apologized for making a mistake or two or three, but I will never apologize for who I choose to be friends with. You don't like that, then don't watch. Simple, just don't watch. Okay? I wrote all this down so I wouldn't forget. Okay. That's the bad angels gone now. I just want to show that. I just wanted to say all that. And now bad angel's gone. Sometimes I have to get something off my chest or I'm going to explode. So now, let me say hello to everybody. And please do me a favor. Don't fight in the chat, please. If you don't like another person in the chat, just ignore them. Please don't fight with each other. Okay. Okay. Hi, Carol. Yankees for life. MRE. TT. Michael Hensley. Marla Egger. Boston Irish. Jason Storman. Kremel. How are you, Kremel? I know, Frank Matthews. It didn't show the picture. I don't know why. Oh, wait. You know what? I have a picture right here. Let me show you all a picture of Joe O'Kane. I think I did put it in here in the overlay. Let me just check him. Yeah, here he is. Here's Joe. There he is. There's a picture of Joe. I don't know why the website, the pictures aren't coming up. I don't know what happened or why it's not coming up. Maybe Casparosa can answer to that, why it's not coming up. Was it the pictures that weren't coming up, or was it the entire website wasn't coming up? Okay. But that's Joe. I wish I had the one with the cougar. Handsome man, Joe. Okay. So let me go back to the comments. I'm sorry. Hi, Kathy. My brats won. Hello. I know a lot of people are saying they didn't see anything. Nitro, what's real? John Minucci, how are you, John? And Geen? Rest in peace. Thank you. Hi, Angelo. Heather Diane. Hi, Danny. How are you, Danny? How are you doing, Danny? Scott Wrangler, Joy Faraci. How's my Joy tonight? Yankees for life, I said, right? My mom. Okay. Yeshua? Yeshua? Yes, Angela, you're right. That low life couldn't shine Joe's shoes. That's right. Bob Cosmic. Matt. Hi, Maddie. How are you? Hi, Bill Jordan, Montauk. Let's see. Hi, Delstreen. Hi, Holly. How are you, Holly? Hi, Marla. Danny says hi, everyone. Hi, Tommy Stiggs. Boston Irish. Okay. Victoria. Okay. Cane Shades. How are you, Cane Shades? And Cane Shades, you're on my list too, Cane Shades. You know that. Hey, Danny Trio, love watching you on Lee's show. Yes, so do I. Hi, Nitro. Okay, I have some big news to tell everyone. I'm just trying to get hello. Chicky Ceccatelli says, hit share. No, you want to hit the like, I think. But hi, we push back. How are you? Hi, Claudio. You're gonna stream a Leto fact. All right, so MRE is gonna do a stream tonight, and it's gonna be on John Eli. Hi, Todd Father. I'm looking forward to that. Hello, Nunzio. Thank you, Michael Hensley. Thank you. Okay, I'm trying to get through this faster so I could tell you all. Angela. Yes, Ange, we know that. Hello, Amber Alert. Happy 40th. No, it's not my birthday tonight. It's Chris Kasparosa's birthday tonight. My birthday is Friday, and that's what I want to talk to you about. But give me 1 minute so I could just say hi to everyone. I think okay. Hi, Lucky Boss Lady. How are you? That's my Twitter buddy. Yes, Mob Rats Exposed. We push back. Oh, I thought you were talking about it. You're saying hi to him. Hello, Joseph G. Dora, get to bed, or I'm going to call Bad Angel. Heather, Angel, you're very loyal and have integrity. Yeah, a little bit too loyal. A little bit too much for my own good, as my mother says. And hi, Assassinino. Asino. Okay. Jennifer, how are you? Okay. Hello, Lee Cole. I did a story on Joe about 6 months ago. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Hi, Paps. Okay, let me show you. Let me see. Wait. Oh, so young and handsome. Yes, he was. He was very young, very handsome. Joel Kane was a good-looking man. Yeah, I don't know why. I have to ask Chris why nothing was coming up. I shared it the way I did the other night, and everybody could see it. Unless Chris is trying to trick me, play little tricky games on me. Let me ask Chris if he's playing tricky games on me. Okay. Okay, I'm going to drop the link for you, MRA. Angela just said drop the link. There it goes. And give me 1 minute. Okay. Hello, MRA.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm doing very well. Happy birthday to Chris Kasparosa.
Oh, thank you very much from him. Let me get this off the screen. Oh, look, we have 2 MREs in here.
Oh, special.
Yeah.
Hi, other MRE.
Hi, the other MRE who's never going to get on here, so you're wasting your time.
Yeah, she knows my avatars.
Yeah. Well, I don't see an avatar on this one.
Who was the attractive lady in the picture in the thumbnail? No, I know that was you. Nice picture. What's up, Steel City, Yanks? Ron Gross, what's up, buddy? Ron Gross is an avid rabbit. Name that rats, man. Every time he drops comments on my channel every other day, where's the game? He's probably got what are those little voodoo dolls of me, and he puts pins in my head. Oh, I was tortured today. That song was on. What is that? Bonnie Parker, I Need a Hero. That was playing so much today, it drove me insane. This guy at work just kept playing it over and over and over. Oh my God, my head's gonna explode. But how's everybody?
We're probably playing it over and over and over. Who plays that song over and over again?
You know me well, don't you? It was me. I admit it. It was me. I have it on a playlist on 4 different different videos, and I don't know. I've been obsessed with that song since I was a child. Here's why: my parents met at her first concert. Okay, they met at her first concert.
No, they did not.
I know. My parents really did. Their first date was the movie Carrie. That's true.
Yeah, but then how old were you when your parents first met?
They found me. Listen, they rescued me out of a sewer on Long Island. I was in that sewer screaming, help me. And they put their arm, they pulled me out of that muck and embraced me into a family and sold me to my Grammy. And I've been working in the factories ever since.
Angel confess your sins to each other and pray for each other. Listen, Yeshua, whatever your name is, I don't have any sins. None. I don't even kill bugs. I capture them in a cup and take them outside. I can't. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Well, I've captured body lice that I've had before, but I wanted them. I didn't kill them. I did put them in prison, and I kept them in a little glass bottle for a while, and then I let them go after they did a few weeks. But then I missed them.
Question: could you see any part of the website?
I didn't see the website, though, but I did see the picture of the guy, a very handsome fellow in the suit, tuxedo, I believe it was. Yes.
No,
but
I mean, while I was sharing it, Highway Monday, no one saw the whole entire website.
No, but I'll later on tonight, possibly I'll stream it or something. But no, I didn't see it. Would you do did Chris do some things to it?
I have no idea. Why I did everything that you told me to do, share. And I shared it the other night without a problem.
Yeah, you've been sharing it pretty well and using it pretty well.
Exactly.
Maybe it was a glitch.
Oh, all right.
Lucia, what's up? Scotch Wrangler, Dell, how you doing? BK Skip, Gianni.
Yeah, I'm so happy you're here to do this with me because you do it so much faster. Hi, Cuban.
What's up, Mike, Jersey Girl? Mob Rats 1, everybody sub to his channel. He just started a channel. Go check out my last video and you'll see his link.
Yes. So, this is what I wanted to show you.
Oh, okay.
Let me take this off. What did I do? I want to take this.
Ramondi's things are so funny, man.
What did he say?
No, his avatars are the best.
Oh, he's got the one with him and my brother?
No, it's just him.
Oh, okay. Yeah. The other day he had him and my brother John. Okay, wait. Let me show you what I did. So now you know how much that cat is not crazy about that mouse that I bought him, right?
Yes. What happened? Is that mouse still even alive?
Well, I bought him a new one.
Oh.
and now I bought him 2 new ones.
Where's the old one? That thing must be shredded by now.
The old one is still out there.
Is it? Is there any way you can salvage a picture of that in the future? Because he would be the little mousy war veteran. Because he's been through he's been through some tough times getting mauled by the feral cat. Well, he's not feral no more. He is
Yeah, what happened? He still kind of is feral.
Well, technically, he's not. If you want to get technical, he's part of your family now, so he's not feral anymore. He is, how could we put this? Reborn
No,
into a home and into a family now.
he's really not. And I just want everybody to know that I am suffering from withdrawal right now because I thought that I had a whole case of seltzer, Polar Black Cherry Seltzer, and I have not one bottle or can, nothing, not a sip, not even a little tiny drip left in my cup. Do I have it? I have to drink water.
No, yeah, I thought you like lemon salsa. You black cherry?
Black cherry.
Do you like black raspberry salsa?
I have nothing. I have no seltzer, only water. And I'm going crazy.
Tough times calls for tough measures.
Yes. And I'm so glad for you to be here with me when I show this. Like, I want to let all the experts on the mob, you YouTube creators, there isn't anything that you bozos can say or do to my family anymore that has not been done before. This is the actual front page of some paper called Weekly World News from a few years ago. I've shared this on my Twitter. It was a very popular tweet at that time. So you see, boys, we've had it done to us by everyone.
What is that? John Gotti's ghost running the Mafia?
Teflon Don Spirit is ordering hits and taking over the mob.
Is this real?
This is real. This is real. I shared this on Twitter. I think it was like in 2018 or 2017.
Really?
Yes, this is real.
What do they even mean? His ghost is running a...
Yeah, there was a story in there how he's still running the mob.
Wow, that's weird. But like his spirit's still alive, but I'm sure he's looking over his family, not running a crime family. But I'm sure he's looking over his grandchildren and his kids. But
yeah, so I just want all of you to know, what else could you do to us? We've had this.
Why? What's Tony Soprano saying though?
Wait, where was that?
Look at Tony Soprano at the bottom. Did
you're gonna have to read that one.
Did mobster Splia appear in his Sopranos anger or something? I can't read it so little.
Oh, did my father show up on the Sopranos?
I'm not sure. I don't think so. I doubt it.
I can't see what it says.
I can't. It's so small that I can't make out.
Yeah, I know. Oh, wait, I have it right here in my phone. Let me look. Let me see what that says.
That is a crazy article, like Nitro says. It is kind of nuts.
Yeah, that's not even normal.
No, what? That makes no sense.
Yeah, let me just see what.
When I hear ghost, I'm thinking of Panisi and stuff like that. Like,
yeah. Wait, hold on. Let's see. Cherry. Oh, I have it right here. Did Mobster's spirit appear in Sopranos opener?
Wow, they're crazy.
Yes. So my father was.
What do they even mean by that?
My father was in the Sopranos opener. And here, welcome everybody. Chicky. Hello, Chicky.
Hi, Angel. Hi, MRE. What's up, buddy?
No, how you doing, man?
Good.
I still don't understand that. Like his spirit, I don't get it.
I was watching. I saw the article that was up there. What do they think he's? What do they think he's? Maybe the government is going to come and indict him from where he is, from beyond. The poor guy. MRE, you never seen that thing of The Sopranos when Tony's playing golf with them two nerdy guys, and the guy says to him on the golf course, "Can you remember?"
Yeah, he rang the bell. Yes, I remember that pop, but I don't remember like no image of John
No,
Gotti.
no, there was no image. No, just
Yeah, he rang the bell all the way home or something. He outbidded him for an ice cream truck. John Gotti outbid me for an ice cream truck, and he rang the bell
right.
all the way home.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So what's going on? I am so happy that that you were both here. And Marie, did you hear every word that I said?
Yeah, I was watching since the show started.
Okay, because I want you to know I meant every single word.
Oh yeah, and thank you. I love you too. I think you're wonderful. And I was never mad at you or nothing like that.
No,
Maybe you might have been a little angry at me or something, but that's what friends do. They can get mad at each other, but you never betray your friends and do mean stuff.
Okay, thank you. Now, Chicky.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you want to confess anything?
I take for right now. I'll take the fifth. What is it? The fifth. I'll take the Fifth Amendment right now.
Yes. But let's do this. I also want to. Where is it? Even though he's not here, we'll still say
yes. Happy birthday, Chris.
Yeah. What's he? 25 now? Happy birthday.
I don't know, actually. I think I know he's younger than my son, and my son is 37, so I think Chris is 36.
Oh, all right. Wow, yes. These guys are real young. I'll be 65 next spring.
Okay, if anybody disrespects or starts a fight in the chat, you're gonna get this. If you can find it, you're gonna get it.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the little thing to pop up.
No. If I can find it, you will get it, but you will.
Punk, you weasel.
Oh, Maddie said just a.
Sorry, Amari.
People say that song about me. That's a great song.
You're not behaving yourself.
Why don't you just behave yourself? I'm behaving myself. You're not behaving yourself.
That's a funny interaction, right?
That's one of my favorite.
That is very funny because he's like, I'm not behaving you. You're not behaving yourself. And the guy's looking like he's getting scolded by his teacher.
Exactly.
And that guy was like one of the biggest. That guy, I think he was one of the biggest reporters of the time. You know what I mean? Of that era, you're right around there. You know.
Now, what was he looking in your windows and stuff, or anything like that, or was they just like parked outside your house?
I told you. They would pop out and, you'd be sitting out there and all of a sudden they jump out of their cars. I mean, it was ridiculous.
Oh, too bad Captain Cane Corso didn't rip them apart in the yard.
Yeah, well, if they came near the door, they would.
Remember, Angel, your brother John saying that they used to hide it in by the playhouse, by the little girl's playhouse, and that he has to watch out when he walks around the yard if he's wearing his bathrobe or taking indecent proposal.
Yeah, exactly. They would hide on behind the fence,
by the bush. Yeah,
but it's behind the his gate because he has one thing I have to say about him. He has killer dogs.
Oh, them dogs, forget it.
Yeah, you go on that property uninvited, and you
still didn't find out what breed they were, right?
I know. I never, because they always come up with these names that I never heard of before.
I think they're the Italian Mastiffs, something like that.
Crescent Canarios?
No, they're not like that.
No, they're different.
Yeah, because I've asked her before, Cane Corso, and she's really familiar with
that.
They're
big dogs.
Yeah, it's big. I know he had the Italian, the Neapolitan Mastiff, but I don't know. You know what it is? When we go there, the dogs are in the, they have a barn, and the dogs are locked up because they can't, they can't come near us. They'll kill us. So they're locked up. And so I never get to see them. So that's why I don't know what kind of
dogs. It's very smart. John Smith, what's up? It's very smart to have dogs like that because creeps will not cut through your yard and take pictures, especially if you're like a known person. You won't get these reporters in your yards and stuff. That's why dogs are very important to all families, especially single women, young girls living in college or whatever, got their own apartment. Everybody should have a powerful dog that can protect them.
MRE, there's crazies out there too. Angel, you heard the story, right? When that guy wandered on your brother's property and the dogs were there, and I guess they were having a party or something by the pool, and some guy just wandered in, and he's lucky the dogs didn't kill him. Or I think the dogs grabbed the guy.
Well, he was hurt.
He stopped him, yeah.
Yeah, he was hurt. King Shades, I'm dropping the link if you want to come on. Yeah, that's right. So
people don't understand. I think I told you the story before about the little. We used to play basketball in this neighborhood that used to be an all Irish neighborhood, and there was one little holdout, like a 70-something-year-old little lady, and she had 3 dogs, and her yard was totally fenced in a real bad neighborhood. Totally fenced in. Even the mailman couldn't walk in there. There was like a special slot made where she had 2 Great Danes and then another dog that was a mixed Great Dane and mongrel mix that was big also. These dogs were very vicious, ferocious. They loved her to death. Even when she left her house in her little like 70s Nova car, she would take one dog with her and the other 2 would be in the yard. No one ever broke in the house, cut through the yard, nothing.
Is that a true story?
Yeah, it really is. Yeah.
Were they big dogs? MRE, were they bigger dogs or small dogs?
2 of them were Great Danes, and the mongrel was a big dog himself, but he wasn't as big as Danes. But he was mixed between Great Dane and something else. I don't know what he was mixed. His other mix was though.
Oh yeah, they'll protect that house like that's their house. They'll
did.
Protect,
Like even if sometimes like once in a blue moon, if the kids would play baseball, a baseball would go in the yard and it'd be lost, like the Sandlot. No way.
Yeah, I remember the Sandlot with that big dog.
Yeah, but there was no James Earl Jones to talk to and get the ball back. The next one, the old lady didn't talk to nobody. She was a little old Irish woman who stuck to herself, and she had her Blessed Mother on the lawn, and that was it.
Really?
Yeah, she was like one of the last holdouts in the neighborhood.
Oh wow.
I
don't know what
in our neighborhood, it's all Irish and Italians, all mixed up, and they all got that half of what do they call that? The bathtubs. They put the bathtubs upside down in the ground, and then they put the Amoron inside the bathtub. You ever see them do that?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, Chicky.
Yeah, they put the old bathtubs in the ground, standing up, and then they put the Amoron inside the. You know what I mean?
It's beautiful. Yeah, I always take every time I see a Blessed Mother, I stop, take a picture of it. Sometimes when people would throw statues of believe it or not, people would throw statues of the Blessed Mother away. I used to grab them. I used to take them out of the dumpsters and either give them to people, keep them, or drop them off at the church where they can give them to somebody. It didn't happen much, but a few times I came across that.
I can't take him. I never know if whatever comes out of his mouth, if you can believe it or not.
Believe it or not, I'm floating on air. I'm sorry.
Now I know how my sister felt when I used to tell her stories.
Yeah, payback, Angel.
Yeah, exactly. But Boston Irish said, Angel, your picture in the thumbnail with the glasses like that scared the bejesus out of me. You look like my 6th grade teacher, Miss Murphy. She used to hit me with sticks. I'm sorry that you got hit with sticks, but
that was a nice picture of Miss Murphy. I will say that. Moses,
you know what that picture was? That picture was for me to send to somebody in my family when they asked me. I was supposed to go. Oh, it was the day that I was going to my great niece's birthday at my brother John's, and my hair came out pink. So I was showing them. I took a picture like that so they could see the top of my head. And then I figured today, when I said to Jerry, you know what? I'm going to make this my thumbnail. And I just said, do it. And then he put really on it.
Well, you know what I'm going to do to one you up. Next time I'm going to put a thumbnail picture of me in my next video.
Yes, but will you be able to put glasses on your show?
I have glasses.
There's glasses on you right now?
No, but there will be.
Oh.
There will be. I have contact lenses.
Oh.
They change colors.
Very nice.
They blink.
Do you remember years ago when people used to get those colored contacts?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember that? Do you know my son got white ones? I wanted to kill him.
Yeah, they look like
really?
zombies.
Yeah.
I've seen a few people with them I remember. Yeah, all right, those are pretty. I wouldn't wear them, but for fun and like Halloween, I think they're pretty cool to shock people. Or you can have like blind, which is not funny to do.
Yeah, they had the yellow. They had the yellow ones too, like the cat eyes that look pretty cool for like Halloween and stuff too.
I've seen that. What about the red ones that you look like?
Yeah.
That's pretty funny. I'd like to, like, when my grandmother wakes me up in the morning, just like turn around with the red eyes. I'd probably catch a beating by Grammy, but
you probably don't even live with your Grammy.
I do. I'm in the attic though. I've been lying the whole time saying I live in the basement. I live in the attic. You ever hear of flowers in the attic? Well, this is morons in the attic.
Angel, I told you, MRE probably got a beautiful house somewhere, and he's like a model. He's like a male model.
No.
Angel goes, Angel said, I swear I never want to see what he looks like. I never want to see what he looks like. He goes.
I have a luxurious box.
I just blocked a fake common sense.
Yeah, don't come in here and fight people and make dumb people's stuff.
I'm sorry, Chicky. I didn't hear you. So MRE did what?
No, I said you always said that you love that little picture, the little boy picture he has in his avatar. You'll never think of what he looks like. You don't want to ever see what he looks like. You just picture that little kid picture.
Well, see what the key is, guys, is when you grab boxes, you have to grab big appliance boxes that refrigerators come in and stuff.
Right.
Those boxes are huge. And if you combine a few of them together with glue, and if you use garbage bags the right way, you can make an incredible little home and a little palace. I have a little man cave in my box.
I'm trying to go through these comments quick.
What's up, Code, Nitro, Jane?
Headlines down here in Falls River. Glad for the outcome. What headlines?
Fall River. That's
yeah. You can see they had some pretty good. They had some pretty good articles, Angel, all over. That guy, he brought up. He mentioned your podcast. What a good podcast it was. I guess the guy, he's got like 60,000 subscribers on his blog. It's David Amorosa from the Netherlands.
David, that's Gangster Zinc. He did a great article.
He mentioned you in the article, saying that it was on your show and what a great show you got. Yeah,
awesome.
David said that. What
if you go to yesterday,
wow,
Gangsters Inc. If you go to the blog, Gangsters Inc., there was a big article on me with the sentence.
Okay. You know why? Usually I get the I get the notification on Twitter, but I haven't been on Twitter, so I'm gonna check it out. Thank you, David. You are the best.
Yeah, he is a great guy.
He's
really
a sweetheart. David is a sweetheart.
So I like seeing people do nice things like that, share people's stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. He's a kind of guy though. He don't, he's another guy like that Rogers. He gets to the bottom of it. He don't just put stuff out there. He don't bash. He's really, really good at what he does.
Exactly. David's around a while. I remember David, I gave Gangsters Inc. the first photo from that before anybody else had it. David had it from when we were filming the Gotti movie.
Oh wow, he must have been thrilled.
The first photo I gave it to him because he was very professional, very a really sweet man, and I said, go right ahead, this is yours to share, and he got it.
Yeah, see, people, what were you saying earlier when you popped up? You've never never once used your name or tried to bully people or say, you know who I am. You never done that.
Never in my entire life.
Or told people what to do or try to be.
Of course not.
Never. I've never acted that way. I've never, ever done anything like that. Like, do you know who I am? I don't have to wait on this line. I waited on the line with everybody else. And my best friend will tell you, Judy will come, if she ever is not chicken anymore, and she will come and tell you, she used to say, please, please. Nope.
And for just speaking of knowing you on here and stuff, you've always just been kind and nice to people. You never tried to act like, I've never seen nothing like that. You treat people all the same and nice to people.
Never. Thank you.
Except that time you poked me in my eye with a screwdriver.
I never poked you. I would never poke you. Wait, now let me tell everybody else this. Tonight at 10:30, I am recording my interview with Frank Morano for his podcast and radio station.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
So you guys are going to pre-record it and then put it up in how long you think?
10:30 tonight, yes.
Wow.
And how long will it take to come out, do you think?
I'm going to find all of that out tonight.
Oh, interesting.
When I speak to him, yes. And I'm going to be bringing awareness to the channel, my channel. We push back. We push back. Alan Kaiser and some of the characters here on YouTube and how I feel about certain FBI lying informants having podcasts and what they do on YouTube and social media. And that's what
he talked about that too, Angel. Not to get off that, that when you read that article on Gangsters Inc., he talked about that too.
What did he say?
About the informants, about on YouTube, and just different things. He did pretty good things. He said, just a bunch of different stuff. It's a real good article. I can't remember everything, but it's really good.
Yeah, but did he bring up like Elite?
No, he didn't bring up certain names. He just said they on YouTube. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
But he didn't bring up specific names. He just said basically, the writings on the wall with all the informants and all that stuff. It was pretty good, but he didn't say no names,
Oh, okay. Denise wrote that article.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gotti and Elvis are back. So I'm very excited about that. And I'm going to tell everybody about some of the characters that do this show with me.
Well, make sure you leave me out. I don't need to be made fun of any more than I already am.
They ain't making fun of you, believe me, Mary.
Everybody laughs at me, and that's why I cry myself to sleep every night under the bed.
They do not. No, they do not.
I remember about 2 weeks ago, MRE, you were doing a show. MRE, you were doing a show about 2 weeks ago. I can't remember exactly. I know what it was about, but I was driving the car, and I swear to God, it was a weird time of day. I don't know if it was in the morning. It was not like at night at time. It was a weird time, and I swear I was driving on the highway and I almost went off the road. It was so funny. I was laughing so hard I almost went off the road.
Oh, thank God you didn't. But
yeah, I know. I would have called you from traction.
What happened?
I said I was listening to him a couple weeks ago, and it was like in the morning. It was an odd time, and I almost went off the road. I was laughing so hard, and he said, "Thank God I didn't." And I said I would have called him from traction if I did.
I'd have to show. If I knew someone got in an accident because of my show, I'd feel terrible.
What show? Wait, I missed something.
It's a show when I talked about my early years in the carnival scene.
Oh, Chicky, you were listening to that one?
Yeah, I was in the car listening on the truck, listening to my thing on the truck, and he was telling the show, and I was laughing so loud at one of the comments he made, I almost went off the road. I didn't watch it in front of me, and I had to slam my brake and cut to the emergency lane.
How funny was that?
I was dying
so hard. That's one of my favorites, truthfully. And I think that was just like I was testing something. I think I was just testing something. This is when I first came on here. I was trying to figure everything out. And I look and I see comments. Why are there comments? And I click on it and I was live and didn't know it. I was live. And then MRE, being the good sport that he was or is, he came on and we had the best time ever. I laughed so hard.
Yeah, we had some real funny streams. Some of the first streams we did, we had some good ones.
So now you should stop being funny again, like right now.
I can't. If I could just show my face, everybody would laugh, but I just can't do that. I just can't do that right now.
Okay, so here's another thing that I have to tell everyone. Everybody come on Friday. I'm going to do a show on Friday. and it's a game show.
Oh, that's great.
Interesting.
It's a game show, and it's also my birthday.
Yes, that's
Oh,
gonna be
all
a
right.
good night.
What kind of game show is it going to be? Did Jerry help you with it?
Yes.
That guy's pretty slick, man, with his
Oh,
stuff.
it's good. I told her yesterday, MRE, it's gonna be a good one. But you're very good at that stuff. I can already, very knowledgeable with all the stuff like that.
Well, I got to be honest, like all the questions, I'm trying to pat myself on the back over here because I'm a total loser. But those questions and all that stuff that pulled up, I knew those songs before I knew the answers. I was right on every one of them.
Right.
Yes. So now, MRE, I'm going to need you again.
Yeah, I'll come and do that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's gonna be awesome.
Thank you. Now, this is not the part 2 trivia one. This is part 2 trivia one comes like sometime next week.
Oh, all right. Interesting.
This is different. This is a different game. And I don't know if I should tell everybody what kind of game it is.
Well, is there any way they can like maybe not cheat, but like?
No. Okay, it is. But I want to call it something else, but I didn't come up with a name for it yet. But it's based on the Wheel of Fortune.
Oh, Vanna White. I was obsessed with her as a child. I loved Vanna. Hated Pat Sajak, but
Call it Wheel of Angel.
Wheel of Angel.
Wheel of Angel.
Yeah, it's based on that, and that's what we have on Friday.
Wait, so I'm gonna be Vanna White? Oh, all right, I'll do it, but please don't make fun of me, people.
MRE for Friday night special event. Put an avatar of Vanna White.
Her
turning the number, how she used to turn, whatever.
That's such a good idea.
Is that a good idea?
Yeah, I'll come in as Vanna.
Hey,
I'll come in as brother Benny.
Friday nights a trifecta. You got Angel's birthday. You got the trivia show with MRE, and you got Chicky's first night of house arrest.
Oh, yes, we have Chicky's house arrest next Friday.
Wait, what do you mean? You're going on house arrest? Or you having
they're Thursday. They're coming to put me on the bracelet. Yeah, I got sentenced to house arrest, so I got to put the bracelet on me with the computer in my house.
And Chicky's he's gonna do a YouTube show, channel.
Oh, really?
Chicky's house arrest.
Called Chicky's House Arrest.
Yeah.
Great idea. I'll share.
It's gonna take you through a 24-hour period with the guy coming here to train me. You know what I mean? With my groceries being delivered. It's gonna be a 24-hour of my life in home arrest.
Oh, that's pretty interesting.
My sister yelling at me, fighting with me. It's going to be unreal.
You got to love Italian families, ain't it?
Yeah, but MRE, I told Chicky that we would all share his channel.
Oh, I will. I sure will.
Yeah, I know you guys will. I appreciate it.
Yes. And we'll even stream some of it for you so people to know that your house arrest has started.
Yeah, we will get the word out there.
Yeah, he mentioned it. He mentioned it in his blog. David Amorosa put it down that I was going to do a channel, Chicky's House Arrest. He put it in that Gangsters Inc. report, a blog.
Oh, I can't believe I missed this one.
It's yesterday. Real good.
All right, good. I have to find it. And are you going to be living alone?
No. I took about when this all happened about 3 years ago. My sister was having trouble, so I moved in with my sister's house, and I took over the house with her. So it's my sister and me. My sister's older, but she has troubles. She has some medical issues, so she has one of them nurses come in during the day, like they come in 6-7 hours during the day and help her, and then I'm here at night for her. You know what I mean? If she has to have help or whatever.
Okay, but now, do you and your sister get along, or
I told you, my sister.
Kill each other?
No, I mean, we have our separate places in the house. We got plenty of room. But I told you, my sister's 100%, and every one of my friends says it, is like Janice Sopranos. Remember Janice Sopranos from The Sopranos?
Yes.
That's my sister. If I have a fight with her, I don't know if she's going to throw something at me or wait till I'm sleeping and hit me over the head with an axe. I just don't know what's going to happen.
Well, don't get her mad, Chicky.
No, no.
You know what was one of the funniest parts in The Sopranos to me is when Tony was at the going signaling blah about Harpo. Remember when he started speaking French and she attacks him with the knife? He goes, "What's that song? Harpo's song?" And he starts going signaling blah, le fla.
You know, I said it a couple of weeks ago on Angel Show. You know, it was one of my favorite ones. Remember when Janice kills Richie and Tony gets rid of the body with Christopher? But remember, they go to like they're at like a
train
bus
station.
They're at a bus or a bus station. And she goes, "Tony, can I?" And I swear to God, I'm going to show you a picture. It could be twins of my sister with the curly hair. And she goes, "Can you, before I get on, can you just tell me, did you bury him?" And he goes, "Oh, there was beautiful pine cones." And then, what the F does it matter where I did with him?
There was flowers and a tree.
Hey, there was little pine cones.
Yeah, that was a really good show. Not because of all the mafia stuff, just of the way how they dealt with the family, everything.
Right, the inner workings every day of the family and the fighting. Exactly.
Yeah, it was really good. I just wish they were going to cast Artie's wife as Kamala Soprano.
Really?
Yeah, she was supposed to. Yeah, she tried out for that part. They were going to give it to her, but they ended up giving it to Edie Falco.
Right,
really?
which was great.
Yeah,
remember,
she did a great job.
Edie Falco in Oz as one of the Oz guards.
Yes, she would. Yes, that was. I used to love Oz chick.
Yeah.
The only ones I didn't think that fit well in The Sopranos, I got to be honest, is the Robert Eiler guy. I don't know why they didn't. At least Meadow looked Italian, even though she's not Jamie Lynn Sigler.
Right.
But Robert Eiler, he's like, he don't look Italian one bit.
Right.
He must be a good actor, whatever. I'm not hating on the guy, but I just wasn't crazy about the AJ character.
Yeah, I didn't like him either, to be honest with you. I know he did well, but I didn't like him. I didn't like nothing about him, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it was nothing interesting. It was just like they should have had a purpose for him besides being just like a mope. He was just a mope.
Right.
Yeah, well,
and he didn't look Italian. He might have when he was little, but not even Italians, like freckles and the whole nine. Maybe like you might find one Italian up in northern Italy like that, but he just did not look the part at all.
And then he went through two weird stages. Like he went through that little heavy set stage, and then you seen him the next year, and he was that tall, thin, kind of awkward stage. There was no middle ground. It was either way was awkward.
And I thought it was very foolish of him going to try to stab Junior Soprano with a knife and getting caught. Like,
in the mental and stuff. I mean, that I think that was not even. I don't even think they should have went there.
Exactly. You're right.
Yeah.
And I don't like what they did with Uncle. They could have done. I think Uncle Junior. They should have never made him go crazy. They should have had him as like Tony's consigliere in a way.
Right.
Advice, I don't like how they made him like talking about spaceships and Martians.
No, yeah.
It ruined, it ruined a good character and a good actor where it was foolish.
And it was still good when him and Tony used to bust each other's chops. Like when Tony found out he had the girlfriend and he was fooling around with her and he was busting his chops during dinner. That was funny.
Yeah, stuff like that's what I missed after he went ubats and fell down the stairs.
Right.
I missed the stuff, and they made him. I see spaceships. It's just like, why couldn't he be like an old counseling his uncle, or maybe they redeem him by he saves him somehow. Like he tipped him off about Richie Aprile. I don't know. I was just mad when they made him a vegetable.
I love the mother though. The way the mother played cuckoo all the time. Like, remember when the mother was smiling? Like Tony was screaming to the doctor, "Look at her! She's laughing at me."
Listen,
and he fell down the stairs, and the gun came out of his waist. And laughing at him.
Listen, if I wish that woman did not pass away because she made that show. The show would have, if she could have went another 4 seasons without passing away, the poor woman, we would have got some great stuff out of that.
She had such a miserable presence about her as an actress without even saying a word. She just had that look.
Oh, she was great. She played in The Naked Gun too. She's been acting for years, that woman.
Right.
It's such a great part as playing Livia Soprano. That hands down. Like, I wish she could have. She died in the 2nd season. It was so sad.
Right.
It's such a letdown for fans because the stuff going back and forth with the mother was classic, man.
You
Her
know,
and
I
Chicky,
forgot that she died. I forgot. I totally forgot.
Yeah, she died.
She died in real life.
Yep.
because if she didn't die, she would have been in that. They would have had more of her in the show, way more, because it was about his mother in the. It was like about his relationship with his mother was a
and
huge.
then the worst time, all ending shows, ending like the last show of the show had to be The Sopranos. That was the worst ending that I could ever have thought of.
Yeah, it was disappointing.
When they're sitting listening to the old music in that diner, and that's how it ends. I mean, I thought somebody was going to come in and shoot it out. I thought something.
Well, that's what basically happened. They should have shown it. Because remember that guy in there with the members only jacket,
the
whole nine, he comes out of the bathroom. They should have showed him, put a bullet in him or whatever. They should have showed it. That was a disappointment. But it still didn't ruin the whole thing for me. I couldn't watch Saints of Newark. That was terrible. But yeah, that was a disappointment, the ending.
Yeah.
I think that the ending, I like the ending because you get to decide what you think, what you want the ending to be. Like, I want the ending to be that they just eat and leave, and that's it. Nothing happens to
But if you watch what Moses Heap says, the editing, the editor, her into the, he was supposed to die. That's, but that's what the whole thing is. He gets killed because the guy comes out of the bathroom and shoots him.
Right.
And they even said that later that they wanted people to think he got shot. I don't know. I was disappointed.
I think one of the most violent scenes of any show and even any movie that really was incredible, and it was incredible to capture, was when one of the guys got wise with Soprano with the daughter, and Tony Soprano goes in his bar the next day
and beats.
Remember he points in front of the guy and says, "Mind your business," and he puts the guy's teeth on the runner of the bar.
Yes, and the Armenian. Yep.
Yeah. Do you remember what I'm talking about? That was like one of the worst scenes. Yeah, what a scene that was.
Yeah, that was brutal. Oof, the jaw breaking, the whole nine. Yeah, that was brutal. But he shouldn't have did what he who goes up to somebody's daughter and says something that degenerate
and makes that. I mean, listen, I don't care who you are in that life. I'm out of that life. I mean,
you don't do that to
who you are. That's a death sentence. That's a death sentence.
You don't do that. You don't do that to any man.
Any man's daughter.
That has been the perverted way he did it. Made me sick.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that guy was also in The Departed and stuff.
Right. That's why Tony. Remember when she was telling her father the next morning at breakfast, and he said to her, he goes, "Be very clear what you're saying. Repeat. Tell me exactly." He said, "Tell me exactly what was said." Because he knew that was it.
Yeah. Oh, he was hot. He was in. Oh, any man would be.
Of course.
That was just disgusting. I don't see. I hate perverted and degenerate stuff.
Right.
Like I'm a prude and I'm proud of it. I just don't like that kind of stuff. And I'm so glad that he did beat that guy. What was his name in the show? Coco.
I don't even remember. I know the other guy. He was on the show later on. Remember the guy you pointed the gun at and said, "Just shut your mouth." And he said, "Tony, don't do this."
Butchie.
Yeah.
Yeah, Coco was the guy who he stepped on his face.
Right.
He's a former cop too. He's a former cop in real life. Yeah.
You know what part I liked? There was the episode when Janice brought home the guy who had narcolepsy.
Oh my God! The guy was falling asleep at the table.
That was funny. That was so funny.
Wasn't that the same guy that was talking about God too? There was another guy she brought home. It was the same guy that was talking about God, or somebody was coming and Tony was looking at him like he was nuts. I think it was the same guy.
Yeah, it was. And then he had some friends. When Tony got shot, a couple of friends came in, like Reborn Agains came in.
Right.
Yeah, it was some funny stuff.
That
show was just great. I'm sorry, Angel.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I just thought that was so funny that they
was hilarious.
At the table and all of a sudden he was sleeping.
Right.
Yeah, that was. He would be singing and he'd fall asleep.
Yeah. I don't think they should have. The only thing I didn't like, and to each his own, but I just didn't think it brought nothing to the show. I didn't like, and hey, to each his own, whatever they want to do. But I didn't like the scene when they showed the bar scene and they showed Vito when he was dressed up with the leather outfit. Remember they walked in the bar and somebody caught him? I don't know. I mean, it was okay, but I don't think it needed to be there. I mean,
No, it could have been done in
better,
another
something
way or something like that. Yeah, where he's jumping around in chats.
something, yeah, right. Or even the scene with the kid. I can picture the scene. That kid. Remember the kid? He was a weirdo to the kid at the job site when the kid opened the bathroom.
I didn't. Yes, that's another thing that was creepy and
It
weird.
was creepy. Like I don't know if it added to anything there. You could have done it in a better way. I think.
Yeah. And not only that, that guy would have ran to Tony. He would have been horrified.
Yeah.
You know, in real life, picture being that kid. You're dating a woman, going to get married to a woman, and you know her family's mobbed up.
Right.
And one of the guys is half a Rickyune, and God bless them people. But and then you know his secret, and you know he's going to harm you or something. He would have went right to Tony in real life.
Of course.
He would have been horrified, especially after he wanted to go to that game, the Padres and the Yanks.
Yeah, remember that?
Yeah, it's like, well, why would you want me at this game? He's going, he's like, what's he going to do? Army or something?
Right.
Yeah. Sopranos was a great series, and obviously nothing's perfect. There are things that like people would like to change or whatever, but I did like it.
And you know what's crazy too is the Oz, right? Oz, I liked Oz, right? Even though it was like really out there, it was really out there because it was fun. The worst thing about Oz is it's the worst show in the world that you want your mother and father. Well, my father knew, but it's the worst show that my mother would catch like 3 or 4 years before you actually go to prison. And she sees that show, she's like, "You gotta watch yourself." And I said, "Ma, it's not like that." She watches that show 2 times and she thinks that's happening throughout every jail in the all around that everybody's raping each other.
Oz was set up as like a maximum security unit for the worst of the worst, but they wanted to like rehabilitate. I forget how it went, but I watched that show from season 1. There was a lot of degeneracy in it, but it was still a good show. And but there was a lot of like we said, degenerate stuff done in it, but it was a good show. Like Tobias Beach's story.
Oh, right.
Like hitting the guy, gets in a car accident, kills somebody. And that could happen to anybody out there. Some regular dude out there drinking and driving.
Yep.
That's why people don't drink and drive. And you hit somebody, kill them, and now he's in jail. And
he's somebody's bitch for the rest of his,
And then he went crazy. Remember? Beecher went nuts. Another thing I was a little corny is when he slashed the guy's face open with his fingernails. That was
He grew his fingernails out.
Yeah, that wasn't too believable, but great show.
But it was good with Chuck Zito, and they had like the Italian crew walking around with the sweatsuits. I mean, they knew how to. They had some really good inside people. They had that crew. They had the Chinese guys would stick together. So it was pretty.
Yeah, it was. I liked the Spanish dude, Miguel Alvarez. He was
yes.
He escaped and everything.
Yeah.
I just didn't like the R people, the Rippers. I didn't like those guys.
Yeah.
Like Aaron Schillinger.
That Schillinger, though, he played in a lot of movies after that. I see him like a lot of different movies, and what a great actor.
He is. Outstanding actor, that guy. 100%. 100% great actor. They had a lot of good actors on there, if you think about it.
Oh, yeah, going back a lot. And a lot of them,
Remember, you had Rick Fox, the basketball player.
Yes. Yep.
A lot of
what do they call them? A lot of what do they call them when they come in? And even like different stars would come in for one show. Whatever they call them.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Big Pussy would def be on a YouTube channel.
What did it say?
Big Pussy would def had a YouTube channel from The Sopranos.
Oh yeah.
You know what I also didn't like The Sopranos? They made Paulie Walnuts a dummy at the end, which I didn't like.
Right.
Him sniffing underclothes and
yeah, he was a degenerate. Right, with that was Adriana's whatever his clothes.
That's just what I don't. That would not even happen.
No. Remember him and Christopher? Hey, remember him and Christopher in the woods in the freezing cold?
Oh, one of the best.
And they're fighting for the tomato packet. So he goes, he's trying to scold Christopher, and he goes, "Paulie, you're not a captain out here. We're 2 jerk-offs. I got lost in the snow."
Don't leave me out here, kidding.
Yeah, he goes, "I'll run so fast, Paulie, you'll never see me."
He was an interior decorator, and he killed section. Yeah. That was considered the best episode. I don't know if you know.
It was hilarious. I die laughing.
Yeah, that got, I think, rated the best episode.
I'll tell you, every Sunday night, I know in my area, every Sunday night it was like you call your friends. And, what are you doing? We're getting takeout, waiting for The Sopranos. It was Sunday night at 9 o'clock. Sunday night at 9 o'clock.
Yeah, we used to watch it too. Sometimes I would watch it more at nighttime. I would catch
afterwards, right?
Yeah, the afterwards one. I would watch it. But I did watch it raw. When it first came out, I watched the first episode. I didn't like it for some reason. I didn't give it a chance.
Right.
And I didn't watch it until like the beginning of the second season. And my cousin's like, "What are you doing? You got to watch this." And I gave it a shot again, and I loved it.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
What was that other one that it was before The Sopranos? It's on. You can get it on YouTube if anybody ever watched it. What a great series! The one with in Baltimore with all the black kids. The
Wire.
Me
and Chris talk about that a lot. Casper.
The Wire's unbelievable.
That was great writing. Just impeccable writing, impeccable stories.
Even the actors, all the young, black kids that are African American kids that are playing all the parts, like
and the British guys. Yep,
unbelievable.
Yep, from the young black dudes to the British guys from overseas who had to change their accents.
Yeah, it was incredible.
That was real good story.
Marlo Stanfield, whatever, the young kid that was up and a real sharp kid.
Yeah, I was more of a Boxdale. I like Davon Boxdale and his guys.
Right, yeah.
But the Marlo guy was a character.
Well, they all get pinched, right? The guys you liked all got pinched. Remember the nephew? Yeah. They all got pinched, and then that's when the other kids came up.
Yep. I like when they met back in prison and they talked.
Yeah, remember? How about when they're in the court and the guy you like turns around and he gave him like the gesture, "Are you so and so?" and he shakes his head. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That was really good. The Wire was excellent. One of my favorite seasons is the most hated season. People didn't like the second season where they were about all the Polish guys in Baltimore and the piers and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
One of my favorite seasons, actually.
And they had the Greeks. Weren't the Greeks or the Russians?
Yeah.
It wasn't Russians. It was the Greeks involved. Remember the old guy, the Greek guy that sat there and you never knew what he was? He would just sit there and not say nothing.
Yes. Yep.
So they had every element of it was really good.
Yeah, I enjoyed every season of The Wire. Even the last one where that guy with that bullshitting reporter would make all the lies, and McNulty came in there and told him.
Yes,
He's like, "Well, I'm a liar and you're a liar, and we're stuck together."
Right.
That was good.
The cops let them sell drugs in that certain section.
Yeah.
Baltimore was open ground, but you had to go there to get it.
What was the name of that? They had his name for
forgot.
it.
Yeah, something.
No, something's I forget. The New Amsterdam.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah,
there was no problem as long as you went there.
Yeah, move everything down. But Bunny was the police chief who said move everything down there. That was really good. Really good show.
Right.
Good actors. I heard that guy died. The guy who played Omar.
Oh, yeah, he did. But he was a wicked, accomplished actor. He won all kinds of like Golden Globes. I mean, if you follow his career, he's an incredible actor.
Boardwalk Empire.
Yep.
In that.
Right.
Yeah, I really enjoyed those HBO shows back then. They were good. They were really good.
I'm telling you, we're due for another one like that. Something, some on the same premises, but something like Sopranos, but something a little bit newer and fresher. I think something like that would take off right now, especially because it's been a long time.
If they did it like they did before, but nowadays with the influx of politics and racial
right.
and trying to pin people against each other and that's what kills everything. If they could just. So I have no hope in shows anymore.
Right.
All that, but I really wish they would come out with something that wasn't politically correct.
Wouldn't that be cool if they did a show? And this is like I was thinking this for a while. Wouldn't it be cool if they did a show with like the updated version with where real guys secretly sit in the social clubs are thinking about these guys on YouTube, and it's a show. But it's actually inside a social club, and you hear the real guys talking about what they think of these guys doing the YouTube channels and these ex-informants and, that kind of thing. Put the 2022 feel on it. Wouldn't that be awesome?
Yeah, it would. It would. Imagine if they did like Netflix did a show,
Whatever, like
picked up all these how these informants are coming on YouTube, even a documentary or a show, anything.
Exactly.
Talk about the channels that go at them and how these informants break down and have mental fits and attack families.
Exactly. Yep. And still go back to resulting in talking violence and just like they were before, and it's all accepted.
Yeah, they play their part as I'm redeemed, I'm a good guy, I'm changed, but yet they still attack families.
Yeah.
Well, Aletto never stopped. There's so many of them, and they're creeps.
And the things they do with these, and Angel. I mean, she had to be the worst, but even other people I know. To start some of these degenerate fake accounts and put pictures of kids and mentally ill uncles and grandchildren, it's disgusting. I mean, to sit home and even have that kind of time in your hands to even think of putting somebody's child or grandchildren up with a lie of you got to be a real sick individual.
Oh, really? How about seeing a picture of my deceased 12-year-old brother? And
that's what I said. There's not even an explanation for that.
I never knew about that. What?
That's something disgusting.
Yeah, the person in my lawsuit, picture of my deceased little brother with cross eyes. They
really?
Cross.
I never knew that. Yeah, I can't wait for that to come back on YouTube. I've been foaming at the mouth for that. Yeah, he's a creep. Anybody to do that just told you that this is a genuine bad person with a rotten soul. There's no reason
to do that. It's a little dead boy piece.
There's no coming back from that.
Listen, I don't care how much I hated somebody. There's people on here I dislike, and I would never insult deceased family members or their family. It's just rotten to do.
And that's why people question. We push back. We push back to me.
Yep.
Yeah, and a lot of other families who've been tortured, they get a hold of me, JTP. I'm sure people get a hold of you and tell you what people have done to them, and they appreciate us. It gives them a little solace and whatever it helps them with, a little bit of revenge, laughs, whatever. But these people, for years, they've been on here doing this with impunity. Making fun of little dead boys, sexual lies, all these attacks. And so then like I said, none of us are making fun of their family members, bashing children, no degenerate lies, just making fun of them and using the words against them. But they can't deal with it. They can't deal with it. They got their egos, everything to them.
Yeah. But to
put up a little boy. God, let me tell you something. There's people. I really believe a lot of these people are going to hell, in my opinion. You can do something like that, man. There's no hope for your soul.
But you're gonna see it's gonna be over soon. Like I said, within the lawsuit or with a lot of other things going on, it's coming to a very screech halt with these people doing this kind of stuff because they're not going to be able to get away with it no more. People are not going to put up with it. I mean, they're going to do it the legal way. They're going to take legal channels. Yeah. People are not putting up with this no more. And these people are they're going to force them to stop doing this cruel, evil shit.
Well, then that's one of the reasons I started my channel, so I could combat these people and fight back. I can't stomach them, and I can't wait for that other guy to start his YouTube when he gets out of his little bid or whatever. He thinks he's going to be smooth sailing. I'm going to be on him like flies on crap.
Yep.
I have a disdain for these. These people have no souls, man. No souls.
Did you ever watch Ray Donovan?
No.
No, me neither.
Oh, you know what? You both should watch that. I think you would both like. I think you would like.
What channel is that on, Angel? What is that on? Like Netflix or something?
No, it's a movie.
Oh, it's a movie. Okay.
I've heard good things about it, Chicky, but I just never seen it. But Bill's,
I definitely check it out.
Bill's pretty good with movies, so
right.
I'll have to check it out.
Absolutely.
Well, I really am surprised you didn't because Ray Donovan, the family's from Boston.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I'm surprised somebody from my area didn't reach out to me. You know, I got a lot of people from Boston all around. They say check out the show. I just never heard of it.
Really? People think I'm from Revere, Massachusetts.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They
I
don't
got
know I was born and raised in
family up
Fall
Revere.
River.
I got family up in Revere.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Paul
Revere.
Revere, Paul Revere, and he never said the British were coming because they thought of themselves as British.
Right. A lot of Italians up in Revere. A lot of
Yes,
Italians.
they are. Yeah.
Yeah. Right on the water.
The
There.
Irish, wherever there's Irish, there's Italians, and vice
absolutely.
versa. Like
Absolutely.
I said, I got friends, Chicky. I got so many friends and cousins that are half and half that they
Right.
can make their own nationality.
Yeah.
Literally.
I live right on the border of a place. I'm in Western Mass, right, and I'm on the Connecticut line, and we live. I'm on the border. I grew up on the border of Hungary Hill, which is Hungary Hill is one of the most famous Irish neighborhoods in the country, and we have and you can go on YouTube. I mean, it's all you can Google it. We have a Holyoke, Massachusetts. They have the St. Patrick's Day parade, and it's the biggest, even in New York. It's the biggest St. Patrick's Day parade in the country in Holyoke, Massachusetts. Yep.
Nice. I've been to a few St. Patty Day parades before.
Yeah, it's huge. Out here, out my way, it's all Italians and Irish. Not now, it's getting mixed. But I'm saying, back in the day, it was majority Irish and Italian. And then of course Boston. You got the North End, which is an incredible North End. If anybody ever hasn't been to the North End in Boston, get out there, especially during the Italian festivals. It's one of the best. It's right up there with, believe it or not, it's right up there with St. Gennaro in New York for the Italian festivals. People go crazy. And then they got the Southie, which is a lot of the Irish. They're really doing big things up there now. But some of them Irish guys are serious guys. Charlestown,
When I was a kid, I used to go. We used to drive through Southie. My cousin had friends out there, and I used to play basketball in them Southie projects at like 14. And I'm telling you, an army of Irish kids with Celtics jackets, Starter jackets, Bruins jackets.
Absolutely, it reminds you of that Ben Affleck character in The Town.
Well, my cousin told me, he's like, take your Yankee hat off because they're going to bunch your balls. So
you would have started a war.
So I was like, are you sure? I was like, they're going to get mad over Yankee hat? He's like, take the Yankee hat off.
But can you imagine Charlestown is a little town. It's a very little town, and it's the in the whole United States of America, it's per square mile the most bank robberies and armored car heist in the country.
Well, look what that guy wrote in the newspaper, Chick. He goes, bank robbery and armored heist was passed down to father to son through generations.
Family, father to son, and a lot of their fathers are in jail doing life, and the kid ends up in jail doing life with their father.
Well, Anthony Shays was watching the show. I did a documentary on his gang.
Yeah.
And he was watching. He watches these shows. So shout out to Anthony Shays.
Absolutely. I know a lot of people that know him in out Southie. Shout out to him.
Yeah. He was watching the show I did on it, and he watches all these shows.
You know what I meant to tell you, too? I just don't want to cut you off. I didn't mean to cut you off. I just want to tell you, MRE, I talked to a lot of guys in USP Canaan, Coleman, a couple other places, Raybrook, and they love you. They listen to you. I don't know. They must have tablets and they must have time they can listen to YouTube because they're hearing these shows and they love you.
That's what a lot of people. We have people watching from Carlos's buddies and Big Sandy watch up in Walpole. A lot of people in the prisons watch these shows. Yeah.
Excuse
so
me,
they must be able.
Gentlemen. I need to do this for Belcher Street.
You guys in Juliana should be in church.
You punk, you weasel.
Don't talk about my friends. Go ahead.
Yeah, what's up, CM? Yeah, what were we talking about? I looked at the chat.
Hey, Chicago
People in the prison watching you.
Oh, they, not just me. They watch a lot of these channels.
Yes.
They watch
but
a
they
lot.
have their favorites like everyone else. They have their favorites. They cringe at the informant YouTube. They cringe at them, and they got their favorites with within it, who they like, and it's the same thing as out here, same in there.
Yeah, and nobody. Let's just be honest. Nobody likes informants and stuff. Like I said, there might be some who come out here and don't attack families and things like that.
Right.
And I don't agree with what they did, but they're not doing cringy stuff and attacking people. But then you got the others like A-Light, Tonto, just a whole clan of these guys that just do some vicious stuff.
Now imagine these guys in the prison system that one of these YouTube informant creators put them in jail, and they're listening to these guys with the show, and they're in there because of these guys.
Yeah. That's why I was thinking about getting a P.O. box and telling, like, if any of them guys want to send me some info or some shout outs or whatever.
They would do it 2 seconds, and you could actually say, hey, this guy in this prison. They would do it 2 seconds. You should do some kind of P.O. box, because they would do it 2 seconds.
Yeah, I was thinking about that, and a few of my cousins said that you should do that also.
And it'll give them a voice, MRE, especially with the people you got watching you. It'll give them a voice maybe a voice that's maybe locked up right now that they can't get out there. It will give them a voice to be able to say, if anybody's listening, hey, boom, boom, boom. And it gives them a voice to say it.
Yeah, I just might do that, I'm going to really think about it and get a P.O. box and have them write me if I can help anybody out, do a favor. A shout out.
They're definitely listening. They're definitely listening.
Well, like, even if they want to, like, hey, can you play this or something like that?
Or talk about that. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's a good idea, I might just do that.
See, I would help you, but then they'll be.
Well, they would use that.
Yeah, there'll be, God forbid, trial number 6.
Yeah. Angel on trial, godmother of YouTube. They would try to paint you as the Griselda Blanco of YouTube. They really would.
Of course.
They really would.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
They would what?
Paint you as the Griselda Blanco of YouTube.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Well, if you remember about a year ago, remember Aletto? Well, remember I used to say that song, why is Angel Gotti always picking on me?
Yes, that was good.
He walks in the courtroom cool and slow. Who calls the prosecutor daddy-o? Johnny Town. Why is Angel Gotti always picking on me?
I remember when you started doing that.
That's Angela's favorite song.
Yeah. I love Angela.
Every time you used to do that all the time, and we would crack up. Why is Angel Gotti always picking on me?
Well, because he would literally go live and constantly just drop your name and say the most horrendous, outlandish stuff. And he would make it like you were a demon under his bed at night, and he would need Coco and Linus's blanket to go to sleep. It's just like, come on, buddy.
Exactly. And all because I said you're a liar. You're a pathological liar. That's not true. That's not true. That's not true. And then give like we always said, like, this was our motto, like, kill them with facts.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Until you get to them. Kill them with facts.
And that's why we can say we've proven A-Light's lies. Go look at alightfacts.com. Go look at some of my videos, Shade's videos, JT. We've proven his lies with his own words. So that is a fact, not an opinion that he's a liar. It's a fact.
Exactly.
So there was no way, Angel, that he was having bunk bed pizza parties up in Junior's room when they were
No, there's no way.
I know.
What a sicko. Yeah, he's in it. People like that are totally insane. And just like the video he did the other day, which I'm going to play, he said he was the life god for the Gotti family. It's like, dude, this is 7 years now. You can't go 2 months without mentioning these people's names. Be your own man.
Exactly.
Like, if you would have came out and told his real story that I was on a record with Junior's crew for 2 years until he beat me up.
He could have just kept his real story and say it would have been interesting and just kept to his real story.
Yep, it would have. But he couldn't. He had to embellish. And over the years, the lies increased where he went from just seeing the father a few times to being his personal hitman, all this creepy, cringy stuff. It's like, why wasn't that ever said in the first book you wrote, man?
Oh, please, because he's so full of it. Wait, I want to show you. Look, now this is my thumbnail for Friday's show. Look, I'm so excited. We're going to have so much fun.
That was a great idea for you and Jerry to come up with that. And Jerry's, he must be a real smart dude because
he's
coming up with them shows like that he's a clever guy.
Look,
he's sharp.
category on the bottom, fun. And my name at the top and game night. He is the best. He
That
is
is
the
great.
absolute best.
But here's the thing, though. I can't be Vanna White, but I can be Vinny White. I'll call myself Vinny White, her brother. I'll put a skull on.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Just put a thing of a blonde guy. You don't have to be. For her brother, what her brother would look like as an avatar.
Yeah. Or maybe we'll get Vanna and put a mustache on her. And I'll
That would be
avatar.
So go ahead. What were you saying? I'm sorry I interrupted you, but I got so excited.
No, that's great. You're gonna get better than that. That looks great.
Yeah, I wanted to show that. So there's gonna be like 3 of them, right? So the first one is hard. The second one is a little more letters filled in, and you have to guess it by the second one because the third one is the answer.
Okay, and it's going to be, what did you say again? It's going to be what movie? Not movies. What'd you say?
What?
No, what did you say it's going to be? Like, what are we guessing? What is it? So it could be anything.
It could be anything. Yeah,
okay.
like it could be phrases
okay.
titles or, something from YouTube.
Oh, that's going to be great.
Yeah,
Is there any way to give me the answers beforehand? Because what if I don't know the answer? And
yes, I'm gonna put it in the private chat.
Oh, okay, good. Because
idea.
The last one I knew the answers to. I was lucky because if I didn't know the answer, somebody might say it, and I might pick the second guy on accident, and I don't want to. Because What's Real's been threatening me all week, saying he's going to beat me up at Sunday school because I missed his comment. He's claiming.
Yeah, there's some people in the chat that are getting them. They say ahead of people. I guess last time I wasn't here.
But no, they were all fair though. If you will go back and look at the chat, everything I didn't get one wrong.
Wow.
Because I waited for the first thing to pop up because I knew what it was, and I went with the first thing. Some people say I was paid off, stuff like that. I was not paid off.
But I think the second one is going to be harder.
Well, you got to give me extra Scooby snacks if someone wants to win.
Yeah, the second one will be harder, and thank you, 1 million thank yous, Jerry. Because you know what, something just pops in my head, and I'm like, Jerry, what do you think of this? Oh, that's a good idea. And I go, you sure you could do it? Boom, Jerry's got it
done.
Jerry's like Norman Lear. He's like Norman Lear. That's the guy who made all those great TV shows in the 70s and stuff. Right. He's pretty slick.
Yes.
That's going to be Friday night. I guarantee you it takes off so good. You're going to do it you're going to do it like every other Friday night, or maybe watch it.
That's what I love. I love this right here, especially having you two together on here. I love this. And I love when we do the trivia thing, when we have fun, when we laugh.
People can have fun. There's no malicious, vicious stuff.
No, it's actually fun. It's actually, you look forward to being on because you don't have to put up with the bullshit, Well,
and I remember during that stream, there was no fight, nothing. Everybody was just so interested in the game. There was no trouble or nothing. Not even one person got blocked or nothing.
MRE, there was 1,200 comments. You see, how we have this little box at the top that says comments. It was up to 1,200 comments.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, that's why it's hard for see how Angel's running the StreamYard. It's kind of hard for her to keep up with the comments, but I have another computer where I watch her and mute her. So I can see everything come up, Yeah,
that's why it's because you help a lot with that. You really help a lot.
The StreamYards, even when I look at StreamYards, let's say if you type something and it comes in a little late, Yeah. So that's why I look at the YouTube.
And then you should do that thing you were talking about too, Angel, with the movies.
What happened?
With the movies, remember you did it one time.
You're gonna do that's the one after this part 2 of the trivia. Then we have the movie trivia.
That's huge.
And I did write. I still have all the winners of. Everybody. I got it written down. The first question went to Combat Medic, then JoJo Wildman, then Danny Stories. 4 was Vicar. 5 was Vicar. 6 was Julian. 7 was Heaps. 8 was Boardwalk. 9 was Moses again. 10 was Jeff Tilley. 11 was Moses. 12 was Moses, and then Boardwalk for 13.
Look how we wrote this down. That's why you're the best co-host there is.
Thank you. I'm going to go get a job at co-hosting now. I'm going to be the most special co-host.
Yeah, because it's hard. If I had to go from the overlay back to the chat to see who won, and then back to the overlay, I would have gotten confused. Like,
well, listen,
what did I show?
Every scientist needs an Igor to kick in the ribs every once in a while, and I am your Igor,
and you're my Igor.
Exactly, Igor. I'm the I really kind of resemble my high school yearbook photo. Everybody said I resembled the Hunchback of Notre Dame. I took it as a compliment. I really did.
Who's the one that screamed, "It's alive"? Is that Igor? No, that ain't Igor.
Quasimodo.
Oh, it's alive.
Yeah. Hunchback of Notre Dame. Quasimodo.
Right.
I took it as a compliment. Because the guy was in movies, you know, they made cartoons about him.
So what? What?
People said I resembled Quasimodo ever since I was a young man. And
that's not true.
It is true, and I took it as a compliment.
Quasimodo had both arms.
Well, that's the thing. Well, here's the thing. I do have both arms. I've been lying. I have both arms. One of my hands is deformed. It's a tricycle accident. That was true. Yes, the tricycle accident is true. But I hurt my hand, and my hands are deformed after that.
This is for you, MRE.
What? Oh, if Emery ever went to prison, he'd be a celeb.
Oh, forget it.
Well, they wouldn't even know who I was. They wouldn't even know.
That's true. Yeah.
Oh, why? You wouldn't admit it to them?
Well, they wouldn't know me, though.
They never seen his face. Anybody can go. Now you give people like going to prison an idea. They go in and say, "Yeah, I had to show on MRE."
well, the voice, though. My voice is so distinctively Horseshack and like Froggy and Holden Nose. Yeah, my voice.
If I was in a restaurant and a waiter came up to me with your voice, I would look him right up at your MRE. Or wherever it may be, a Home Depot, I'm gonna say your MRE.
Well, don't go to Petco. We might run into each other.
This right here is what people don't understand, and believe me, I know. How do you think Dominic feels when he sees Panisi on YouTube telling lies about his dad? This is what nobody understands. People who want to question.
Angel, you understand it.
Yes, I do. 100%. I do. That's why I am. This was what we pushed back was to me from the very beginning. And then whatever, I made mistakes and whatever. I took things the wrong way. But meanwhile, what everybody else was doing was none of my business. What I was concentrating on was a liar and his buddy. And Panisi, he's another liar. I caught him in how many lies about my family? 4, 5 so far.
Well, listen, like you said, the families that have to sit there and be attacked by these people, it's like so anybody that is like, I can get it. All right, they might not like some Pacific members or whatever. I get that. But hate on what we're doing is ridiculous.
Well,
and not only that, how do you hate on a kid? How do you hate on a kid who passed away? How do you hate on somebody's grandchildren? I mean, it's a level where there's not even explanation.
Exactly.
Who hated on it? Oh, you mean like Sammy with Alan Kaiser?
No, I'm just saying. No, I hate on a kid the way.
When they drew the cross eyes on my lips.
Stuff like that.
I never knew about that, you know. I never even knew.
I thought I told you that.
No, for some reason it did. I don't know. I didn't know. Well, what a.
Yeah, I thought I told you about it. Maybe I didn't. I don't know.
But maybe you did, and my memories just swapped.
Yeah, I think that helmet thing. What is that? Like a tin thing on your head? Maybe it's
my tinfoil hat.
Oh, that's what that is. That's your tinfoil hat.
Well, I crafted it and made it and painted it a little so it would look like a centurion's helmet from the 10th Legion of Julius Caesar.
Hey, but what was that movie? Wasn't it a movie? What was that movie that came out in the last 10 or 15 years? Where Signs? Remember the kid was
Jack, I knew what you were gonna say. Signs.
Yeah. He
Yeah.
was wearing that tinfoil thing to stop them from listening to him or whatever.
That was a good movie too.
I love that movie.
Me too, man. What did he say? Swing with the bat. Remember with the wife when she was dying? She said, Merle, swing. Merle, swing away.
Yeah, swing away.
I love that because they had faith in it too. Like, I loved it.
Remember when he's sitting in the little closet under the stairs, and for the first time, you're in the movie theater now. For the first time, they're showing a clip from France or another country, and they're watching it, and you see the actual.
It creeped me out. Did it creep you out?
For the first time when he's walking by, remember they said this is a show? And it's like you see it for the first time, you're like, oh my!
Did you jump too? Honestly, I gotta be honest. I like jumped because it was they did really good in that movie because it's kind of like scared me too. I'm like, whoa, what the?
Yeah, and it looks like it could be. Well, if something like that happened, it could be something from another. It's believable. Is what I'm saying.
Yes, it's a realistic sci-fi.
Like something could happen like that. Like remember when he's running, they go run around the house, and you could actually hear him jumping from the roof, and it was crazy.
Yeah, that was a good movie, Signs, and I love how he was a religious man.
Yeah,
and his wife passed away, and he started giving up on it all. And
remember they showed the whole part. They showed the whole part with the wife pinned up against a tree, and they went through that whole thing. How terrible! Remember?
Yeah, and remember, and her last words were, "Merle, swing away," and he's thinking that she's just being, because she's in pain or delirious, whatever. But no,
remember they wanted to pull the truck. Somebody said pull the truck. They couldn't pull the truck away from the tree because that was the only thing holding her together. Remember?
Yeah. That was a good movie, boy. That little girl was cute. The little kid was there. It was a good movie.
Great movie.
I love the German. I felt so bad when the German Shepherds died.
Oh.
I felt so bad when the German Shepherds died.
And that actor, the young kid who played in Gladiator, that kid has got to be one of the best actors of all time.
He's good, Joaquin Phoenix. Angel turned me on to a show.
One of the best. And the Joker, come on, you can go one to another. He's the best.
The Joker was probably one of the best movies I've seen this year.
Right. Angel, did you ever get to watch The Joker?
Yes, I'm the one who told them.
That's right. You're right. You're absolutely right. And I would have never watched it. My son-in-law goes, I never was into Batman and none of that. And he was like, he bought a car that looks like the Batman car that he don't drive around. He keeps it for somewhere keeps it. But he's into the Batman. And I said, I'm not into Batman. He goes, no, Joker, you got to watch it. Just watch it. And it came from a whole nother psychological perspective.
Chicky, that was great because I had people say the same to me, and I was like, "Listen, I'm not into the Marvels and all that.
Right,
you gotta watch this." And
right.
I never listened to them, but then Angel's like, "Oh, you gotta watch it." I watched it. I loved that.
They came a whole nother direction.
Loved it. I thought it was great. It blew my mind. Real good movie.
It was a movie that when it ended, you sat there thinking.
Yes.
Right?
Oh, it's gonna for the next. I'll be standing in the line the next one because of everything that happened in that one. They killed Bruce Wayne's parents. Remember, he killed somebody did.
Now, do you think there's going to be a sequel to that chick with him in it?
100%. The way they left that and the money that was made and how the good reviews, 100%.
I hope so because that was the best movie I've seen in a long time.
And it starts off his career. Like at the end, he's out of police custody. All the nutcases are around him that love him, and it starts from there forward with his army of people and
it shows how Gotham really went really bad, and I guess that was the start of it because Wayne was a little kid.
Yes.
Yeah, that was excellent.
Let me just say, Johnny True Love, never once, not one time ever.
No, not only that, you got to understand Italian fathers and any cultural family, no matter what nationality you are, they're not going to let 18-year-old boys sleep over the house with daughters and stuff.
Especially, never mind, fathers 100%, but especially Italian mothers.
But they were older than that. They were older than that. They were
there you go.
18.
Yeah, that's not happening. They're not sleeping.
Exactly.
Number one, not that that's anything would happen, but your wife might get up in a nightgown or your daughter's
never would happen.
That's not happening. They would never let that go.
Not going to happen.
Just another lie from the Leto camp.
Exactly.
And all of a sudden, how many lies did we prove of this guy with the Frankie DeChico, the Bobby Borriello pictures that wasn't even him? I don't know how anyone believes him. And there's not many that do no more.
No.
Yeah,
Like, he might get on these stupid shows and magazines because, you know, they don't care if he's lying or not. They just want to make a few bucks. It's like I said, he's going to go down in history as Johnny A. Liar. Like, he really is.
Yeah. It's crazy. Angel, the smartest thing you ever did, and I'm not just saying it because I'm on your show or whatever, is you doing this channel because you know what I mean? You can get, we still have fun. You still do we do these little shows like next Friday, but you still get your point across. When you hear something, you can address it that same day or the next day.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying?
She can push back. She's got a huge platform to push back on and set the record straight and not let this guy just go on and slander like he has for. Well, they've been fighting the good fight. Don't get me wrong, her, Chris, and stuff for the last 7 years. But now that you have a huge platform and that you can go talk on, it makes it much. And he hates that.
Yeah.
He hates that.
That was the smartest thing she ever did.
Yeah, well, now you know what? It's too bad.
What made you start your channel?
Because remember, every time like I wanted to say something, I had to either put it in your chat or FBS's chat or even Lee Cole's chat. I had to put it in your chat.
Right.
Gotcha.
And then when it was really bad, I would go on your shows and then I just said, you know what? I can't keep like depending on you,
right?
Really, you know, so I'm going to do this myself and start my own channel.
Well, because I remember one time, because you came on my channel a few times, but I never titled your name in it. But one time you told me, like, no, title my name in this. I want him to hear this.
Yes, I did. That's right. I did.
You're like, I wanted him to hear this. Like, you were mad that night. You were hot. You were mad.
I forgot about that. That's right. You didn't put my name in the title.
You know what I think is hilarious, and I know this firsthand, and you do too, Angel. But I think it's hilarious that they could even, and it only makes them feel good when they say it. But to think that your brother John has any like that he's out there pushing you and Chris to do this, it's a joke. People don't even realize her brother don't even have a computer phone. He has a flip phone.
Exactly. That's right. You're my witness.
He has a flip
phone. And not only that. Think about this. You don't think like people don't. Would you stick up for your brother? So why wouldn't a sister stick up for her family?
But when they say it's the brother putting him up to this, he doesn't have the time for he's like I said, he don't run his little Instagram. You know, he has somebody else. He don't run it. Even it's crazy. He got a flip phone.
And I bet she's not even that tech savvy where he knows how to do that stuff. You know,
he couldn't find his own Instagram page. If we told him go on Instagram, he wouldn't even know where to find Instagram.
If he wants to put his picture of his son up for fighting or his granddaughter, he has to call somebody, a friend of his, to put it up.
Well, they're from that generation. I'm about 25 years older than your brother. And the generations that we come from are just not tech savvy, computer savvy.
But it's actually funny when you're at an event or a fight or out to dinner and you hear the phone ring and he picks up a phone and picks it up like the 1980s. It's a flip phone.
I used to love those Razor phones, Chicky. Did
you? Yeah, I had one. I don't even think he got the Razor phone. He's got the one before that.
Well, see, I like the Razor one because it could fit in your pocket.
Right.
My other phones, they put in my pocket and they break or crack.
Right.
The Razor phones are just fit perfectly for a pocket.
Yeah, and my brother always says, and his friends all tell me, my brother always says, every man that I like should have a sister like my sister Angel. He always says that.
Well, I feel myself. I got a wonderful sister that I adore, and I'm very close with my sister. I love her to death. And I believe if I was ever in a trouble, she'd stick up for me. So you do a good thing. What's up, Kev? God bless the Frenchman.
Of course.
It is good. Like, who wouldn't stick up for their family? How much can you take? And like you said, you sat through all them trials. You know the truth. So to hear these people slander and lie, and like Dom too. Picture like Just Tech Bros is a nice guy. His family are falsely incarcerated. His dad,
Terrible.
and so is Terrence Caldwell, Londonio, and Matty Madonna, all in prison for something they didn't do. Okay, and he's gonna watch these creeps go live and make stories up,
and then the kid who's responsible for it, or a huge part of the responsibility, is on Vlad TV laughing and telling the whole story. Imagine,
with lies. You look like a bloated tick.
Unbelievable.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they all want to go on Vlad. Well, he was going to start a YouTube channel, because when he went on, I think it was called the A-Light and Tonto show, when it was like that, he went on there and he's like, oh, this is his first time. He's going to do a YouTube channel. Oh, really? But he never did.
Right.
Man, he should. And you know what? I heard there was a lot of people, like a lot of former stool pigeons, that were going to do channels, but thought it over because of the We Push Back and everybody on here firing back at them now. A lot of people thought twice about it.
Well, I can tell you something too, that this is a fact. There's other guys out there that are, informants, but they won't. They're distancing themselves away from certain informant content creators because they just don't want the hassle. In other words, they're bringing too much heat. You know what I'm trying to say? They're just, and there's other ones that are out there that are a lot bigger names than them, and they won't even go. I mean, because people reach out to them and say, you want to come on our show, and they don't want to go near these people.
No, because if you're going to go on, let's say one stoolie wants to go on another stoolie show, but this stoolie's fighting with people, fighting with me and others. Do you think they want to be attacked and put on Front Street? Because, I could be a little son of a bee. So if one stoolie's going on another stoolie's channel trying to find out who people are and harm people, well, I'm going to put you on Front Street.
They don't want it. They don't want it. That's why it is a service. Like what you're doing is a service, because you're right. You might get the headache from a few that go back and forth with you, but you don't know the majority of guys you're keeping off it from doing it because of you. You understand what I'm saying to you?
Oh yeah, but I won't say it's just me. I can't take credit for it fully.
Not
me and my buddies.
Right, they'll push the whole pushback movement, and that's what I mean by that.
No, you're right.
But there's a lot that would have already done channels, but they're like, we ain't getting called out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there was a few guys that were I've heard some stories. I don't want to give my location away,
right.
Alaska, Anchorage, Sarah Palin. But basically, they were gonna come out and do stuff, and I was waiting for them. I was waiting for them. Bobby, when you're gonna start one, Bob? Oh, I was waiting for them. Because they deserve, and I said, if I was out here, and I repeat myself all the time, but if I was out here making fun of their children, their moms, stuff like that, then that would be wrong. But all I'm doing is taking their words and using it against them and calling them out on their lies. And they can't deal with it. They want you beat up. They want you dead. The whole nine.
And what's disgusting, too? You got these guys that are bona fide, 100% informant rats, and they're calling other guys rats that never ratted a day in their life, never did a thing wrong, never on no paperwork. They're calling other people rats, and it's disgusting. That it makes them, I guess, feel better, by saying that, which is all bullshit. But I'm just saying, come on.
Also, you got to think about it. When they have a chat room filled with 200 people saying you're not a rat, you're not a rat, it emboldens them and makes them feel like, maybe I'm not a rat.
And the ones that do say, well, ain't you a rat? Bloop, they get blocked. So eventually, if you got 400 people saying mixed, now you got, like you said, 200 saying you're not, because you got rid of the other ones that are giving their real opinion.
Yeah, it's just an echo chamber of mice loving mouses. I should put the Mickey Mouse Club. Literally. Minus Annette Funicello, because I thought she was beautiful when she was young. It's just ridiculous.
She really was. She
was. Annette,
she really was.
Beach blanket bingo, all that stuff. I used to love that when I was a kid. I went and seen it. I used to watch them in the theaters and love Frankie Avalon and Annette.
Yeah, that was. They were. That was what the 70s. Was that 70s in the 70s, right?
60s.
Oh, 60s was it? Wow.
60s, but the movies were, still in the 70s. I remember my mother and father taking my sister and I because I believe my brothers were in football camp,
Right.
and they took us. We went to where's the upstate somewhere? Is it Sarasota? Where there's the racetrack?
Yes, Saratoga.
Yeah, that's Saratoga.
Saratoga,
That's
right?
Ronald McDonald won his famous battle.
Yeah.
And I'll never forget. They asked us, what do you want for dinner? And we wanted, my sister and I wanted Kentucky Fried Chicken. Okay, this is what we wanted. And my father came in with the biggest bucket of chicken. Like we were little kids, her and I. And he brings this big bucket of chicken and all this stuff. And it was like Christmas to us. We were like, yeah, Kentucky Fried Chicken. And I'll never forget, that's the first time I saw Frankie Avalon and Annette Funicello movie. Was in the hotel in Saratoga with a big giant bucket of Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Hey, you know what hey, back then, too bad thank God they didn't have social media back then, because you know what that picture would have went for today? John Gotti walking out of Kentucky Fried Chicken with a big bucket.
That's what you see. Carlos's statement. He goes, "Rat sympathizers are right below rats." The ones that carry water and fight their battles, I would agree. But there are some people who watch the channels just for entertainment and stuff like that.
Yes.
The ones that are fighting their battles, I agree.
Yeah, well, you know what? I blame the ones watching their channels, because you're giving them a platform to sit and tell lies.
Yeah.
True. But there are people who just, don't know, just watch for entertainment, which I agree they should. If it was up to me, I'd take them all off you. If I had the power to take all their channels down, I would.
You know what a perfect example is? And it's not even related to the, it's kind of not to the Mafia, but this guy, Tekashi 6ix9ine, okay?
Oof.
Now, now here's a perfect example. Like when you say MRE, that these people should just stick to what they know. Before he got involved with these Bloods, he was a rapper, and he made his hair crazy, and he had a big following. He should have just stuck to that.
Yeah.
But he wanted street credibility. Okay, and people will say, well, he did what he did because they kidnapped him and they tried to go with his baby's mama and all this stuff. That's not even the point. The point is, this guy, when he went over to that dark side and wanted that street credibility, doing the videos with the Mac 10s, and then of course these guys are money-making guys. If they're going to be your security and go around concerts with you and everything, you're going to pay them like security, just like back in the day the Hells Angels did it for the Rolling Stones.
Not only that, Chicky, he just didn't pay them for security. He sought them out, and he had them go kill and shoot at his enemies. People that he had fights with. They went and did his dirty work.
Right.
And
then 40 years in prison, he turns all his guys in. Okay, he gets out after 2 years, right? Whatever. He's facing 40 years, and his first music video and concerts, forget about it. They're getting 50 million streams and all this crazy.
You want to hear something crazy, Chick? Remember, and right now he's hanging around with Crip gangs now. He's got all the same, he's doing the same thing he was before. He's got all Crip gangs going on shows and all this stuff.
I don't get it. I know, something, you're right, on social media, I think Instagram or TikTok, I seen him hanging around with a whole new crew of people, and people were commenting, "What are you doing? Don't you see it just happened?"
He's with the Crips now. He had them on a radio show, and there was like 15 Crip guys with him, and he's making excuses. Look what they did to me and all this. All right, I get it. Yeah, they did you wrong, them people. Right. But you inserted yourself in that. You were already famous. You didn't. He wanted to be hood and tough, so he went and made friends, reached out to all these hardcore blood gang members.
Yeah, of course.
And then when things go sideways, and number one, he sent them on all them missions. They were fighting his battles.
Exactly. And then when the shit hit the fan, he knew what he was doing. There was no doubt. You know what I mean?
Yep. But he's going to end up in the 6ix9ine is going to end up in the can for the rest of his life or dead, because the feds ain't going to give him that. They're not going to give him a deal no more.
No,
when he does it again. He's going to go away, or he's going to get killed.
And you're only as good when you work with them guys. You're only as good as your last pitch. I mean, whatever you do might get you for a little while, but they're looking for other stuff now. What do you think? They're just going to keep giving you, like you said? No, it don't work that way.
Yep. Yeah, and it's amazing. It's like this dude, just like Gravano, these scumbags did something rotten. They had a second chance of doing life over and But nope, go sell drugs with your family. And this kid's teaming up with Crips now, threatening people, running with gang members.
Disgusting. Angel, you got to do your show, Angel. We don't want to make you late.
No, go ahead. Don't worry.
You sure? Okay.
No, go ahead. I just
whenever you're gonna go, just say Igor and Chicky leave.
No, I just text him and asked him to just give me an extra 15 minutes.
Oh,
go ahead, because this is too much fun. Go ahead.
Or don't even tell us to leave. Just hit the thing and say bye-bye and just hang up.
No, I would never.
I know.
I just say, Igor, back to the dungeon, Igor. And I will go lock myself in chains.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Well, I've been watching Stuart Smalley a lot, and I'm good enough. I'm smart enough. People like me.
You know who I used to like too, MRE, is remember what's his name? The guy from Saturday Night Live, the heavy guy there, Chris Farley. The guy that lived by the guy who lived the Irish guy
down by the river. Yeah. You want to live in a van? Well, see, I live in a tent down by the river, so I know where he's coming from. Yeah, that was hilarious.
Then when he used to fall and hit the table and crash in a million pieces.
He was one of the best physical he was a great comic, that guy.
Did you ever see the one? And if anybody hasn't seen it, go on what do they call it? On YouTube has it. It's Saturday Night Live. What's the guy who died? Patrick Swayze is in a contest for the Chippendales with Chris Farley. It'll be the funniest thing you'll ever see, the funniest 15 minutes you'll ever see on TV.
All right, how about when him and Adam Sandler and David Spade, who I sound like, used to dress up as girls and do like the mall thing? Have you ever seen that? Where they'd be in the mall?
They go out for drinks and they'd all be dressed up.
And he was Chrissy, and Farley was Chrissy, and he would eat French fries and inhale milkshakes.
Oh. And I think Chris Farley even had the little short high heels. They put them in. But
he was a character.
That scene with Patrick Swayze, both with no shirts on, with his big belly hanging out, and Patrick Swayze's all ripped up because it was during the Dirty Dancing era. And,
Roadhouse, Dirty Dancing, yeah.
And I forgot the guy who plays the head of the Chippendales, but he says, it was close, but you're just a little overweight. He says to Chris Farley, and he's like,
yeah, he was funny. They had a lot of good Saturday Night Terrible now, but they 90s, 80s, they had just some great cast, man. They really did.
Even in that, remember in Living Color when
they were good.
What's his name? That funny comedian that's a huge superstar now. With the white guy, what's his name? He started.
Joey Buttafuoco over here.
I'm trying to know what was the guy though.
Jim Carrey.
Oh my God! When he played the little girl with the little things on the side of her head.
Crazy. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. But one of my favorite things was him doing Joey Buttafuoco.
Oh my God!
Joey Buttafuoco over here. That was funny. So funny. And yeah, I'll do a show after this.
Oh, yeah. So MRE is going to go on after
this. Oh, good.
And I see that 556 Media doesn't feel well. I hope you feel better.
Yeah, I hope you're feeling better, dude.
Yeah, someone else said they didn't feel good. Carol, was it you?
Oh, Carol's a sweetheart.
Yeah.
But be careful with that COVID. It's still out there. If you get any of them symptoms, go right down and get checked out because it's not over yet. It's still coming around. So be careful.
Yeah, I hope you all feel better. And what happened with Yankees for Life? I saw somebody telling Yankees for Life that they were sorry.
I don't know. I hope
something with Yankees for Life.
I know there's a lot. Besides a lot of the creeps we have, there's a lot of good people.
There's a lot of good people in this chat. I only have blocked 2.
Right.
Yeah.
Friday night's going to be a big show. Everyone, make sure you tune in, hit like, subscribe, get people that haven't listened to the show before. If you know anybody, come on. Because I'm telling you, it's only going to grow more and more with her doing these different little things, different, other things like this.
Oh, it's allergies. Okay, feel better, Carol.
Yeah, I have allergies bad.
Perry's dad has a fever today. I went to the doctor today and because I had to get a physical for a job, a healthcare job.
Wow.
Yeah, but anyway, but I said to her, my doctor's a woman, and she said, What'd she say? You're getting the shot? I go, does it matter? And she's like, actually, no.
Right.
Like, actually, no. Because
Right.
I know somebody right now who had 3 and he's on a ventilator.
Right.
Oof.
He had 3 and he got it anyway. 3
Yeah.
shots.
Well, I would just give you advice of I wouldn't use the word on here because believe it or not, it does bury you in the algorithms. Hey, old hag, what's going on?
Oh my God, I'm
Buried
so
you.
sorry, Yankees.
Oh, really? Oh my
What
God.
happened? What happened?
Sorry.
Oh, wow.
What happened with the Yankees for life?
He lost his unborn grandchild.
Oh,
I am
my
so
God.
sorry.
That is terrible.
Please, everyone say prayers. There's nothing that's
Yeah. Oh my God, I'm so
That
sorry.
happened to my niece 3 years ago.
My God.
I lost my little baby nephew. He was born as an unborn, and it really, man, it did a number on our family. And and to this day, I always go by and leave little toys, and he's like my guardian angel. I go to his grave site and I talk to him, and I leave little toys on his grave.
That means something.
It's just, I'm so sorry, Yanks, about that.
Like
I'm
I said.
really sorry.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
That's heartbreaking.
Yeah, that happened to my sister. So, and I'll
That's
never
awful.
forget.
Yeah, my niece to this, it's been 3 years now. My niece doesn't miss a birthday. She's always at that grave putting stuff. And even though she has 3 other children, it hurts her. It did a number on our family. It really did.
Yes, it does. It does.
And that's why people out there in the chat and all over the place listening, if you have grandchildren and healthy kids, just don't take it for granted. I mean, we all know, but I'm just saying, every night say a prayer, keep everybody's kids in their prayers, because we really don't know how lucky we are. I mean, this is a perfect example. Like this happens, it's just horrendous.
Yeah, that really took everything. That was like a slap in the, like a hit with a hearing that about it. I'm so sorry. When I do my rosaries tonight, I did half of them earlier. I split them up sometimes when I don't have time. I'm gonna put them in. Yeah, that really. Well, I'm so sorry, Yanks, man. Oh.
Yeah, it's terrible.
But he will be a guardian angel for your family, because that's what my little baby nephew is a guardian angel for us. And you will see him. What's up, Minnie Moocha?
Hi, Minnie the Moocha. I'm so sorry.
That made me. That just really.
Yeah, right. We haven't said me and my big mouth.
Oh.
Well, no, you know what? It's good that we pay homage.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Pay respect.
You want to do that. That's absolutely. Especially anybody, but I'm saying especially a good guy, like loyal guy with the show. I mean, come on. You got to pay your respects to anybody. Never mind one of our own.
Yeah. Oh, even someone even if someone I didn't get along with, if I found out that happened, I'd feel terrible. Especially with someone like him, a good dude. That's just sad. It just brings me back to the pain that I and my family felt, and watching my niece and her husband go through that, and my little nephews. Man, they thought their little brother was coming. It really took a number on my family, man. Really did a number.
People, believe it or not, Amber, people don't really treat me like that, especially, like I have experience and they meet me and I'm fine. And in fact, when I spoke to the woman on the phone, this was so funny. She went, "Oh my God, I love your accent." I go, "What accent? Why do people keep telling me I have an accent?"
Well, you do, huh?
I was started laughing. I said, "Why does everybody say I have an accent?" She said, "You do."
All my New York friends, right?
No,
all my New York friends.
I'm sorry. It's not an interview. I just had to get a physical for it. I got through the whole interview. Now I just needed the physical. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was just speaking about my buddies with the New York accents.
But I don't know, Chicky. I already had this conversation with Chicky. He said that my accent is worse than Angela's.
I know. See, I'm about the same. You and Angela sound a lot alike with the accents.
Yeah. See, I thought so. I thought she was worse, though.
I wouldn't say worse. I think the accents are pretty cool.
Yeah.
Minus when you're berating me and calling me names.
No, that's not true. We never call you names. And hi, Georgie. And Uncle MRE has an
Hey.
accent from Little Italy, South Dakota.
What's up, Georgie? He's good people right there, Georgie.
Look at this. I can't believe this. Marla, yes, Angel, you have an accent, but it's the cutest thing ever. My kids get a kick out of how you say my name. Why? I'm so confused. Marla. Isn't that how you say your name? MRE, say her name.
Mala. See, the R goes away with me. Mala. See, there's no R.
Okay, Chicky, say her name. Chicky. Uh-oh.
Say my name. Say my name.
Chicky, you're about to get it. Chicky. Oh,
I think he got cut off
when I need it.
I think he got cut off.
No, I'm right here. I'm here.
Oh, what were you doing, Chicky?
I hit my chin on the mic. No, I was saying in Boston, like it's crazy because right on the Connecticut line, we got just the way we talk. But then an hour, 15 minutes away up the street, up the Mass Pike to Boston, it would have been like Mala. Everything's Mach, Ka. There's no
Yeah.
A. Meaning that's why MRE, you slipped up a little bit with the way you said Marla. That's why I really believe you are from Revere or close to Revere, your family.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people think I'm from Providence, Rhode Island. It's like close but no cigar. Different state. Right. People don't realize how close New England is.
Oh, I mean, it's an hour. We're an hour. Boom, boom, boom. Right to like I said, everything's right there. Boston to Providence to Connecticut. Everything's right there.
Exactly.
Yeah. See, I want you still to say her name, Chicky.
Marla. I say the A. Marla. I say Marla.
Well, how do I say Marla?
Marla. You say Marla.
Oh, maybe I say it differently than you.
Like Paula. There's no R when I'm saying that.
And I think Brooklyn is a completely different accent. Brooklyn is completely different than other, like say, I just think Brooklyn's got their own. Yeah, Brooklyn's got their own little thing,
I think so.
And Staten Island, either some other people from Staten Island. Well, that's like Brooklyn kind of, I think, Staten Island.
Is that how I say it? Marla. Hi, Marla. Oh
yeah. Marla.
Marla. Yeah.
That's
oh my God, that's embarrassing.
Well, I think it's better than mine, Mala, with no R at all. So if you spelt it the way I pronounced it, there would be no R in it.
Oh, Marla said that Chicky said it right.
Thank you. See?
Of course, Igor's wrong. I'm always wrong. Quasimodo over here gets no love.
No, that's not true, MRE. We all love you. Chicky, don't you love Omar?
No, I'm telling you, I almost crashed because of him. I like being on the show with him. I can't wait till Friday night.
Feelings mutual.
Right? Everybody loves MRE.
Not everybody. There's some
everybody here
there's
does.
some rodents. There are rodents out there that are not happy with me, but we don't consider them people.
Well, you got the real ones that like you, especially the guys that are laying in their bunks right now listening to us if they're up there wherever they are. So that's more honorable, them guys,
Yeah. I knew like when I first started this that the stoolies would all hate me, obviously, and their buddies.
Angel, do you call Coca-Cola soda or tonic soda?
Yeah, soda.
We don't drink soda. I don't even have soda in my house.
What do you call? I don't want to say it, but what do you call when like you go to a pizza shop and you get the sandwich? What do you call the sandwich? Like the long sandwich? What do you call that?
A hero.
Okay, so it's a grinder.
Grinder.
Yeah, hero.
Yeah.
Hero, yes.
Yeah. They call them heroes, subs, grinders. It all depends.
Now, people in New York, not too many people, I mean, they've heard of it, but they don't call it grinder. Like we don't, down in New England, we don't say hero. We always say grinder.
Yeah, when I used to be home and stuff, it was always grinder, no hero. Where I'm at now, like, oh my God.
I just got a text message from a dear friend that said, the moment you put a stop to people taking advantage of you and disrespecting you is when they define you as difficult, selfish, or crazy. Manipulators hate boundaries.
Yeah,
It's good.
Isn't that good?
Yeah, very good.
That's
it's
a
true.
good quote we could all relate to.
Yeah.
100%.
Yep. And so we have another 5 minutes.
Oh, all right.
Another really 3. You know, you guys can stay on here and I can just mute it and do my intro.
Oh, I thought MRE, are you going on in your channel though?
Yeah, I was going to.
Good.
I'm gonna either stream a documentary or pull up something on the short guy,
Right.
and just bullshit crap with people and stuff like that.
They love that. They love just
video.
like that when you just get the live thing going and talk about it. They love that.
Yeah, so I'll play a few of the A Liar, A Ratchet, Snitch, Ape All Around Bad Dad, a couple of his videos, and then I'll just chat about him or something.
Right.
You could just stay here and do it.
I can't control.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Yeah, I
All right.
have control over the thing.
Oh, yes. Vito says yes. Do a light.
Yeah, I will, Vito. Cool hat,
Oh,
Vito.
look at this, Anthony. That sounds like that text came from JTP Angel. Sure, JTP gets blamed for everything.
With the accent, he's another one. Huh? He's got the accent too.
Oh,
JTP.
no, he does not.
Yeah, he does the like huh, like you do.
No, I did not call anyone a hoa.
No, her, but like dragging the
Oh,
My friend John does it too. Don Smith in the chat, he does it too. Huh.
Oh, you're so funny. Raimundi said he never heard of Grinder. That's a good boy, Raimundi.
Yeah.
Well, we're not talking about perversions. We're talking about a sandwich. A sandwich over here.
Oh, in New England, if you go any rest pizza joint anywhere you go, it's on the menu, Brian.
Yeah,
yeah. That's typical, just like
there's no subs, nothing like that.
No.
It's
see? Amber says the three of you make a great team.
The tree.
The tree.
And look, Kasparosa never even showed up for his own birthday gig.
Yeah, he has a birthday party for him. He's probably reading books.
Yeah.
He's another one who has good taste in movies. Like me and that kid can go on. Like me and Chicky does talking about movies forever.
Right.
Okay, guys, I hate to end this because I'm having so much fun, but I got Frank calling me in 3 minutes.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Well, listen, I can't wait till Friday. Friday's going to be good.
Yes, don't forget Friday. Please show up.
What time are you going to do it Friday, Angel?
MRE, what's a good time on Friday?
You tell me.
I don't know. The usual 8:15. Is that a good time?
I'll be there.
That's perfect. Yeah,
well, like I said, my grandmother ordered some puppy training for me. So after the puppy training, obedience training, I will be on for sure.
Okay, so you let
That'd
me
be great.
You let me know. And Chicky, you too? You'll be around?
I'll be there for sure. Hey, it's a trifecta. I'm not missing it. MRE,
that's right.
your birthday
I'm
show.
Put it in the title.
Yeah, and the first night of house arrest. We're making it it's going to be a big show.
Very good. I'm going to put it in the title.
Yeah, for sure. All right, I'm gonna go, guys. Chick, been great talking to you. God bless you, Angel.
Yeah, good night, everyone.
God bless you.
Thank you so much, and Chicky, thank you so much, and
Absolutely.
everybody
My
here
pleasure.
watching, thank you so much. And
all right, have a good interview, Angel. Have a good interview.
Thank you.
God
check
bless.
out that Angel. To remind you, check out tomorrow or whenever tonight. Go on that blog and check out that David Amoroso. He did a hell of a job.
I definitely will.
Okay. Good night, everyone.
Thank you so much, Chicky.
All right. Have a good night.
Murray together, you made my whole night. Thank you.
All right.
All right.
Good night. Good night. Thanks for all the chat. Thank you as always. All right. Ciao.
Thank you. Good night. Everybody, thank you so much. Thank you. I know somebody else went on live and you still stood here with me. You guys are the best. Thank you so much. Good night, everyone. Good night, everybody.